Hi, this is Will, and welcome to your fourth video for holistic businesses that want to increase their impact and their income, that want to be more visible, move through those energetic visibility blocks, and to have more ease and joy in their magic as they expand into the business that they truly want to be. So this fourth video is clearly building from the previous three, especially because in this video we're talking about the key, the thing that I have noticed has been the biggest difference maker in my business and in the businesses of all the holistic businesses that I've worked with. I've said word businesses a lot there in that sentence. And that is clearing beliefs. We talk all the time in holistic business about energetic alignment. But for me, I have found that we don't need to create alignment. We actually just need to get out of the way the things that are in the way. The analogy I like to use is a river. We don't have to control how the river is going to flow. We often just need to get the rocks out of the way, or if someone built a dam, we just need to remove those obstacles and the river flows just fine. And I find the same is true for holistic business. We already have a naturally aligned approach, a naturally aligned model. We want to serve, we want to help, we want to support people to have their best lives in whatever modality that is for you. So all we have to do is get those beliefs, those unsupportive beliefs out of the way. And if we're not using great systems or strategies in our business, we want to clear those up so that we can have the natural success that is waiting for us. And belief shifting, belief clearing is the way that I have done that for myself and for my clients. And I would love for you to get a taste of what that is. So in this video, that's what we're talking about. The places I love to look the most, and I write it down, as you can see, I'm referring to my notes because I want to make sure I get this right. It's so important. It's so key. So I want you to get a pen and a piece of paper so you can do a little bit of journaling. You can pause this video and think about some of the questions I'm going to ask you, and that you can work with clearing those beliefs. If you're not able to clear them on your own, let me know. Send me an email, find me on Facebook, and let me know, and we can do a bit of work on those together. So, some of my favorite questions to ask when we're looking to see where are you not aligned, where are there unsupportive beliefs that are coming up for you that are creating the business that you don't want yet? If you have the business that you don't want yet, or maybe overall your business is great, but you'd love more ideal clients, you would love more visibility, whatever it is for you, there are some beliefs that are creating that. So here are the questions that I like to ask my clients. So bring to mind with your piece of paper and pen, bring to mind what is that area that you'd love to change? The amount of income, the sales, the amount of ideal clients, your visibility. Bring that to mind. And now this is a fill in the blank kind of question. What do you not want to ever deal with that having more sales, more clients, more visibility keeps you from dealing with? So what do you not want to deal with? That if you had that thing that you say that you want, you'd have to deal with. It could be as simple as if you have all the ideal clients that you want, you'd have to deal with getting better at scheduling. You'd have to deal with buying an online calendar system and setting up all the technology, and you don't want to do that. It's annoying. You just don't want to deal with that. That could be a legitimate belief that's getting in the way. Or maybe it's something a little deeper, a little more psychological, that if you had that many ideal clients, now your butt would be on the line to really produce results at an expanded level, and you haven't been doing that yet. Maybe it's your visibility, and if you actually became as fully visible as you could be, you would have judgment from other people you know and trust in your life, your family, your friends, or people online might judge you and attack you. That's a big one for so many holistic businesses, and especially energy healers, intuitive mediums, and psychics, because we've dealt with that in a past life or in this life, and we're scared to really be as big as we could. That's a huge one for so many of my clients. Those are some of the ideas. So pause this video, write down for you what's coming up. What would you have to deal with that if you actually had that thing that you said that you want, you would have to deal with? So pause the video and write some of those ideas down. Great. Now that we've covered that one, the second one is, and it's similar, but it's a different flavor. What are you trying to avoid so you can stay safe? Whew. Some energy coming up on that one. What are you trying to avoid? I mentioned this around visibility specifically, especially online, that if you came out with all those Facebook Lives and all the things that you really want to do, that you might get attacked, you might be judged, and that could trigger things from a past life or this life. So you stay safe by not doing those things. Maybe it's with your family and friends or the culture that you live in. Maybe it would be truly unacceptable if all of a sudden, or in a short period of time, you started making all the money that you ever wanted to make. You started charging $200 an hour for your sessions, your private sessions, or more, and you started having great group programs where people paid a premium price and money was easy, who would judge you if money became easy? Are they in your family? Are they in your friends? Is it society? Do the people around you live in stories that life is hard, business is hard, work is hard, money is hard? So if you keep at the level of business that you've been at, you'll be safe. Who would you be safe from? What would you be safe from? So write those down now, pause the video, and take a moment to do that. Okay, great. Number 3, and this is the final one we'll play with for today. Whose reality would you be violating? Or whose life and values would you be insulting if blank was easy? So if money was easy, if getting lots of new ideal clients was easy, maybe you'd be invalidating or violating a previous teacher's reality. Maybe for them, the first 10 years of their practice, it was really difficult to build their business, but they learned how to be a great healer in spite of it, and that became the basis of their teaching. So you don't want to violate their path or their journey, and so you're continuing that tradition. Maybe you'd be violating your own past self's idea of how difficult things are. For me, that was a huge one. I realized at a certain point that a big part of why I was continuing to create struggle in my practice and my business was because I had struggled for so long. So if all of a sudden money became easy and building my business became easy, I would be invalidating my old self because I'm not an idiot. And so if it really was easy, I would have figured it out by now. I had that belief for a long time. I used to say that to people. It must be more complicated than what my teachers are telling me. It must be more complicated than just clearing beliefs and moving forward and having a consistent business structure and doing. It has to be more complicated because I have all those things and it's not working. So it must be more complicated. I'm not an idiot. So in order to maintain that reality and keep my own self-image safe, because I'm not an idiot, I had to make it more complicated. So maybe it's your own past self that you are maintaining and keeping safe so that you don't have to change. So again, pause the video and write those down now. Now, for clearing all of these, what can you do? Well, you can look at what you've written down and you can write out the beliefs that they would be. So for example, on that last one that I shared, if you have something similar to it, and these are highly specific, so these may not resonate for you the way that I say them, because they are very highly specific to you, your past, and what's going on for you. But for that last example for myself, the belief would sound something like, the belief that because it's always been hard, it will always be hard. Would you be willing to destroy that at the point of creation? All the ways that you are maintaining your reality of struggle or not enough clients or not enough money in order to honor the journey of other healers and other holistic businesses. Would you be willing to destroy that at the point of creation? So you can see the format. So the belief that, fill in the blank. I've got a ghost in the house. There's no one home, but a door just slammed shut. I'm not going to edit that out. So the belief that, fill in the blank, would you be willing to destroy that at the point of creation? And that's the basic format that we use. There are other ones that we use, but that one is so powerful. Once you hone in on the specific belief and you are willing to clear that, it will clear. But the willingness is the key. And that's part of what we get into in group sessions and private sessions is, I'm a bit of a human lie detector for energy. So you might say, yes, I am willing to clear that belief, but the energy gets crunchy and I can tell energetically that you're really a no. And that lets us know, ooh, this is a big one. This is one that you can't see yourself yet. You could, given the right time and the right energetic awareness, but at the moment you're not. So we get to accelerate that process, and I can see it with you and for you, and we dig a little deeper and we find out what it is, we clear that, and then magic shows up. I see this happen all the time for my clients. So that's the basic process, and you can definitely use that on your own, or we can chat more in person if you'd like. So have an amazing day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye for now.